All right, guys, let's begin. So we are going to continue further with concept of access specifier. So last class we understood that there are four types of access specifiers that we have it in Java. Can you tell me what are the four types? Private, default, protected, public. Can you give me one line definition? Private, one line definition. We can access variable method in same class. Default, same package, right? And same class. Protected, same class, same package, different package. Public, I hope you gave a try. Public, and that's all working. Now access specifier does not end here. Just some part of access specifier we have covered it. But there are many more things which we will have to see now. Now what is that is, firstly, when it comes to the class, okay, whenever you're creating a Java class, understand this way. Now this class that I've created can have only two types of access specifier. A class can be public or it can be default. Now when I say a class is public, it means I can access this class in same package, and I'm able to access this class even in different package. I don't see any error here. Do you see any error with import? There is no error. Correct? Here import is not required, but import is working because the class is public. But suppose I make the class as default and save. Observe what happened here. Because default class can work only in same package but not in, correct? So these two access specifiers on a class, public and default, what it does, if you make a class public, then that class you can import in a different package. But if you make a class default, then that class is accessible only in same package. Now the class cannot be made as private, and the class cannot be made as protected. Did you understand? Everyone? So if you just go back to our notes, this complete set of explanation I have given. Let's quickly go through that and we'll understand this in a better way. So let's type here 10th June, and press Ctrl F, access specifier. So this all things we have covered it. I'm not going to again take you through notes, but we are going to now look at here access specifier on a class. I think we missed that point here. Anyways, access specifier on a class. It is somewhere there further. I will show you that one, access specifier on class. You see that here now? Read this. Correct? Next, read this. Okay? Now observe the next thing. What happens when a class is made default? Correct? And inheritance is allowed in same package. Can you see the example here? It is default. Same package, no error. But moment you go to a different package, the import is giving us error. Now we have another example, class A, class B, same package. So there is no error. But when you go to class C, you see that there is what? Error. Okay, so what happens when you make a class public? Read it. Its object can be created in same class, same package, and inside inheritance is allowed in same package and inside. Now, are the packages same? Is it working? Yes. There is no problem. Class is public. Let's go to a different package. Import keyword working? Import keyword will work only when the class is public. And when you're using import means you're accessing in different package. So to access a class in different package by importing it, public keyword on the class is mandatory. Is this clear? Everyone? Okay. Now let's go back to access specifiers on constructor. Now one very important point, they'll ask this in interview. Can we inherit constructor? Now constructors are never inherited. Keep this point in mind because constructors are called even before object is fully created. Correct? So constructors are never inherited. We cannot inherit constructor. Keep this in mind. Now let's see what happens when you make a constructor private. Let's take an example here now. So I'll go to this class. Let me make this as public. Let's create here one constructor private A. Now when I make the constructor private, I'm able to create an object of that class only inside same class. Because you know constructor is something to do with object creation. Now object creation for a private constructor should be done in same class only. For a private constructor, if you're creating object outside the class, what it will give you? Error. Everyone clear with this part? Everyone? Okay, tell me why there is an error here. Because when the constructor is private, object creation can happen only in outside the class. Object creation not allowed. Object creation not allowed. Is this point clear? All of you? So, first point I've discussed here. Can you read this loudly? Cannot be created. Now see, private, same class, no problem. Outside the class, in class B, outside the class, error. Class C, error. Next important point. Can you read this? Which means a class with a private constructor is not eligible for inheritance. Let's save this all and see here extends A. What do you see here? Inheritance is not allowed. Let's type here extends A. What do you see here? Why error? Because if a class has a private constructor, then inheritance concept is not applicable on that. Again, constructors are not inherited. I'm talking about the class inheritance, not constructor inheritance. Is this part clear? So that's why they'll twist this question in interview. Can we inherit constructor? Answer is no. Okay? The purpose of constructor I mentioned very clearly. When an object is created, constructor called, empty object created. Now, upon calling constructor that is initialized, and then we get the object's address back. Correct? Everyone, look at this example, private. Why error? Inheritance not allowed. Now let's look at the next one. Default constructor. Firstly, default works in same package. So somewhere when I say default, the first thing that should come to your mind is this concept is applicable only for same package. Now read this. If a constructor is made default, then its object can be created in same class. You see that again, same package, but not outside the package. Let's do this here. To make a constructor default, delete this firstly. Now after deleting it, in the same class, let me create the object a1 is equal to new a. Copy. Now paste this here. Am I able to create object? Yes, same package object creation allowed. Am I able to create object? No. Read the definition again. Is this clear? Everyone clear with this part? Any doubts? No. So now look at this example. It is default. Same class, can I create object? Yes. Same package object creation? Yes. Different package object creation? Error. Very good. Now come back here. Now read. So here, when a constructor is made default, then inheritance of the class is allowed in. So now let's delete this. Delete this. And here, we don't require this now. So let's try to see here. Inheritance in same package of that class. Allowed. Different package? Not allowed. Did you understand this now? Okay, everyone, please mention once. Are you all clear with this? Yes? Okay. Now let's continue further. Observe now. Protected constructor. Read this. Can be created in same class, same package, but not outside the package. See here. We'll make, so this is very similar to default now. Default also works like this only, yes or no? Here default and protected work the same way. A1 is equal to A1 is equal to new A. Observe. Am I able to create object in same class? Yes. Same package? Yes. Different package? Error. Did you understand now? But protected will allow access for inheritance in a different package. Yes or no? How does protected works? Only through inheritance it can be accessed in a different package. Now see, this is protected. I am doing inheritance. Same package working. I am doing inheritance. Different package. Is it working? Yeah, because protected makes inheritance eligible in different package, but without inheritance you cannot access. Did you get this now? Read this point here. Firstly, once again. Okay. Now, protected, same class object creation, allowed. Same package object creation, allowed. Different package object creation, error. Now see, when a constructor is made protected, then inheritance of that class is allowed in same package and both. Both, okay? Protected. Inheritance in same package. Same package, inheritance. Allowed. Inheritance in different package. Allowed. Is this clear? Next. If a constructor is made public, if a constructor is made public, then its object can be created in same class, same package and outside the package also. Are you understanding? If a constructor is made public, then its object can be created same class, same package, outside the package also. Let's make it public. So let me remove inheritance. Remove inheritance. Make this public. See, same class, no issues. Same package, no issues. Different package, there is no issue. Is this clear? Everyone, read this once again. Okay? Make sense? Next. Look at this example. Public, same class, no error. Same package, no error. Different package, No error. Now read this. So let's see this here now. Let's go back. Now we will look at inheritance. We'll look at now inheritance. Okay. So same package, there is no error. Okay. Now observe, different package, there is no error. Is this clear, everyone? Everyone clear with this part? Yeah. So with this now, access specifier concept is completed. Fine. We are so far somewhere we have reached almost 2431 running lines of notes, wherein we are today on 13th 14th class of Java. 14th class of Java. We have touched near about to, yeah. So now the next class, today I have some work actually, so I'll winding up the class little early. The next class I'm going to start off with polymorphism, and this is again a slightly big concept. And after this we will see abstraction, encapsulation. These are all OOPS concept, which we will be exploring that, and guaranteed interview question and guaranteed usage of these OOPS concept in advanced Java will be done. Okay. So that's it, guys. I'm going to stop here today. See you again the next class, that is tomorrow. Is this clear, everyone? So I did not want to call off the class. That is the reason I thought we'll take the class today. But still we have covered good amount of syllabus today. Yeah.